Welcome everyone that clicked in this video. You can call me May, and today is a very fun video. I was very excited for this. Today is me doing my 3 favorite Sonic characters as human designs. This is in honor of Crossworlds that just came out. I love the game so much, and I was so excited for it. So I decided to take my 3 favorite Sonic characters and make them human forms, even though they still have their animal ears and tails, because I like drawing those type of things. Anyways, let's just get into the characters. To make it simple for myself, I drew them all on the same canvas, so I'm going to talk about them all at the same time, kind of. So let's just get started. I'm going to just start by mentioning my 3 favorite Sonic characters. So if you've seen my channel at all and looked through my videos, you will probably have guessed my favorite Sonic character by the fact that I made a whole video on her. My favorite Sonic character is Cream the Rabbit. I've just always liked her. If you want to know more about why I like Cream the Rabbit, you can go to the I Love Cream the Rabbit video, I believe it's called. But yeah, I've just always liked her, and I was so excited when she was in the Crossworlds trailer. I played as her pretty much every single time I played. I think I've only changed it up a couple times to try out the Minecraft characters, and I played as Blaze once or twice. But besides that, I'm gonna play as Cream pretty much only, except for the fact that I have to beat her as a rival to unlock all the stuff. So I will have to play as other people occasionally, but my main is Cream. My second favorite Sonic character is Blaze the cat. One, I really like her design. I always have. I remember she always, as soon as I believe when I first saw her, she became my second favorite Sonic character pretty fast. I thought she was cool. But yeah, Blaze is my second favorite Sonic character. I don't know why fully, I don't have a reason why, except for I just think she's cool and I like her design. I like her personality, and I like that she's good friends with Cream. So yeah, I just really like Blaze a lot. And then my third favorite Sonic character is Silver the Hedgehog. So he's my favorite guy character in Sonic, which could come out as striking or not. I don't know. I love him and Blaze's dynamic. I am a Silver and Blaze shipper. I don't know what the ship name is, but I do like them together. But that's not why I like them. I like them both separately first, but that's just an added bonus. But I do like how she has a stoic more personality. He has a really more optimistic personality. I like how they go off of each other, even if it's just as friends, which they are right now, just friends. But I'm saying I think they're cute together. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my boy Silver. I don't know what it's about Silver. I believe my brothers had 06. I didn't watch all of 06, by the way. But I believe my brothers did have 06 on an Xbox when we were younger, and I remember seeing him, and I think I'm like, oh, he's cool. A white hedgehog that can, use gravity powers. I know it's telekinesis, but I don't think I remembered what it was called back then. I thought he was really cool with his magic powers and being able to float, and I thought he was really cool, and I liked him a lot. And then now, after watching videos and just general random stuff about Sonic in general, I just grew to absolutely love him. I love that he's an optimistic dork that is low-key naive and doesn't understand things, but he is adorable and I love him so much. So yeah, these are my 3 favorite Sonic characters, and I don't think they'll ever change. But we're gonna just get into their designs now. We're gonna start with Cream, even though I'm drawing them in random orders. I just keep changing what I'm drawing in, but as you can see, they're all on the same canvas. I thought it'd be easier on myself to draw them all on the same canvas, so I don't have to feel like filling up the rest of the canvas, and I just have all 3 of them. When I thought of this idea, for some reason, this popped in my head for Cream, a giant sweater with a skirt, a skirt thing underneath. I did quick sketches before I did full-on designs for them. So she actually, underneath her giant yellowish sweater, she has a little overall-esque dress, or she has a little orange dress that has a white little poofy sleeve button-up shirt underneath it. So that's how she gets the collar over, and then that's her underneath. And then she has friendship bracelets for some of her main friends on here. And that's also why both Silver and Blaze have friendship bracelets as well, for the person because I like these 3 as a friend group. I literally have a Sonic background on my computer that has Sonic, Amy, Tails, Knuckles, Blaze, Cream, and Silver on it, and Blaze, Cream, and Silver interacting, and I just find their friendship adorable. Even if I don't know if they've interacted a lot in the games, I know Blaze and Cream have, and Silver and Blaze have. So it makes sense that she slaps over her 2 best friends, and yes, in my mind, they're her 2 best friends. I don't care if that's technically canon or not, but in my mind, that is canon, and I feel like it is technically canon, but I'm not sure. So Cream's design, anyways, just rambling on. She does, underneath her outfit, she does have friendship bracelets, like I was saying, for each of her friends. She has, I believe, if I remember correctly, let me go see if I can find it so I can make sure. On one of her arms, she has a Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow bracelet, and on the other side she has a Amy, Blaze, Silver, and Big the Cat bracelet. So she has the two sides. Yes, I know she's friends with literally everyone, but those are the characters the classic Sonic team just fits, and Amy and Big makes sense because it's Team Rose. Shadow and Cream's dynamic is awesome. It's adorable. To be fair, Cream's dynamic with half the characters is adorable. Silver and Blaze, obviously. I do want to mention quick, in Crossworlds, all the interactions of everyone being nice to Cream is so sweet, and that's also just brings out the cuteness between like Cream and Shadow's dynamic, Sonic and Cream, Knuckles and Cream. If you haven't seen Knuckles and Cream's like rival interaction when you're Cream and Knuckles is your rival, it's adorable. I mean, to be fair, all of her interactions like that are pretty much adorable, but that one's for some reason super cute, and that one might be one of my favorites. I also love her and Vector's interactions about her mom. I do plan on hopefully making like an animatic things to those, or at least ranking them or something. I need to do something with her interactions. I want to animatic some of them, I think, but I'll see. Anyways, back to Cream's design. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. So she has, as I said, she has the light yellowish oversized sweater. She does have her blue bow from her original design, just slightly changed to look more like a bow instead of a little tie that is tied around the white thing. Then she still has the white thing collar. Then she still has the white collar from her original design, just changed to be more of a full-on shirt. Same with the orange like dress thing that she has in her original design. So it's basically what her under design is like a version of how I would draw her original design probably. I thought a big sweater just fit Cream, and I think it's adorable. She also has white leg warmers and cute little shoes with little orange shoes with little yellow bows on them, just because I thought they were cute, and for some reason the leg warmers just felt right in my head with the big sweater. Her color scheme is pretty much the same as her normal color scheme. I gave her freckles because, as I've said I think multiple times in any of my drawing videos, I am kind of obsessed with freckles on characters. I don't know fully what it is about freckles that I love, but I absolutely love freckles. I got her hair color and stuff from the drawing of Cream I made for one of my other videos. Same with her eye colors to make sure I got them pretty much right. Her hair, she's blonde, and then she has like the little stripe, the like middle section of her hair being orange to represent the little thing on her head, her little mark on her head. And then she has her brown eyes. I decided to put her hair in two low little pigtails. They're like poofy pigtails that go into little points to look kind of like the little nub pointy things at the bottom of her head on Cream's original design. A fun way of doing that as a reference to that, or like to make it look like that without actually being little bumps on the bottom of her head. And then I kept her bunny ears, but I did make them a little smaller compared to her than her other ones are, but that's just for the look of the character. But that's just for the look of how it looks on the character, because if I made her ears proportionate to how they would look on her with the same size she was, they would look huge. So I just kept them there. She does have a tail, but you can't see it in this photo. But yeah, I love this Cream design, and let me know what you think. Who's your favorite out of these three designs, by the way? Tell me who your favorite is if you have one, because I like all of them. But one I did think came out really well was Blaze, which is who we're talking about next. So Blaze, I knew she was slightly inspired by, I think it's Indian culture. I don't fully know. I feel like I'm getting that wrong. Let me check. I feel like I still have that research powder. I did quickly look her up. She is inspired by Indian and South Asian culture. I was pretty sure about that, but I needed to look. So I know some people give her like those designs, kind of like Jasmine from Aladdin. I know is, I think the idea of outfits I think of, or Shantae, are kind of the outfit ideas I get when I think of that type of thing. I don't know if those are fully accurate. I'm sorry if they're not. But what popped in my head with her is that since she is friends with Silver and they come from, even though she's from a different dimension, they also come from the same like future in a sense. So I decided to get her a kind of more futuristic outfit to kind of match Silver's, that I'll talk about after. But it still has like that two-piece with the more poofy pant look, so it kind of has a little bit of that still. Hence why she also has the slightly the darker skin tone, which also I just think looks really nice with like the light purple hair. Speaking of purple hair, so her hair color is just basically her color. I did a weird thing where I drew her ears like I would draw cat ears on characters sometimes, but I drew Silver's ears like they draw him on his character more. Mainly because I didn't even think about drawing her ears with like a color on the inside of them. I just drew them how sometimes I draw them if I just want to draw them simple. But also I didn't know how to draw hedgehog ears, and I just wanted to make sure he was recognizable with his ears. But I really actually had fun doing Blaze's hairstyle. Hers was very easy for the fact that she has a ponytail, because she literally basically has a ponytail in-game. The little cute tufts on the side of her hair are to kind of represent the fluff on the side of her head in her normal design, which I thought was a really clever way of doing it. Same with like how I did Cream's hair, as little spikes on the bottom of her head. And then she has like a part, like a middle part, which I don't usually draw on characters often, so it was interesting to work that out. I did make her hair slightly wavy to kind of represent fire, because she does have fire powers, for those who haven't played the game, but I feel like that'd be kind of shown off by the fact that her name is Blaze. I decided to do the ponytail in her hair the same color as her forehead gem. I decided to make it an actual gem that, you know, pops out kind of like her original one. I made her eyes more of a like darker goldish yellow, because I made Silver's a more bright one, because they both have yellow eyes. And I love both of them, their yellow eyes. I apparently like yellow-eyed characters when it comes to my Sonic characters. But I decided to make just a fun, like a kind of futuristic X style on her shirt. I added the bright pink from her original design onto the shirt, because that's what lines the bottom of her like dress thingy. I also made it cropped because her original dress thing has like, it's like a shirt that goes back into like longness, so it's cropped, so it kind of gives the fact that the white is higher up than it would be, like kind of like the pants she does wear originally. I added the lines for fun. I added the dark purple because it was her color of her main outfit in the thing, but I wanted to add her hair color as kind of the outfit color as well. So I added all the colors in. So she has like just a long sleeve shirt underneath that goes to like as like gloves almost. The white bracelets are to represent the fluff on the cuffs of her gloves, because I almost made them look fluffy or spiky, but I just liked how they looked plain. She also has her friendship bracelets for Cream and Silver, both on the same arm. Cream definitely probably made them. Originally, she just had, in the one sketch, she just had a silver one, but I really wanted to give her a cream one. Even though I kind of wanted to put it in the opposite hand, I decided to put them both on the same hand because I thought it looked nice. Her pants are white, baggy, like cargo pants-esque ones that have little like straps that like would look like if you had suspenders hanging down, even though they don't look like they're hooked on, so they're like sewn onto the pants. They're part of the pants design. And then she has the gold line in the middle of her pants to break it up more, like the gold strap thing. And then she has a gold fire outlined onto her pants because I want to add a fire on something, and I'm like, the pants are cool. It's drawn like that way on the, I guess if you're looking at the left leg or her right leg, whatever you want to call it, it's drawn higher up because her leg is turned, so I was trying to make it look turned. It does look like it's kind of just shoved in there, but it's supposed to be turned. Her tail is kind of very similar to her original tail, just a little bit more wavy, again to represent fire. And her shoes are just the same color as her original shoes, or like my version of that color, because I didn't get the exact color, I didn't color match it. But just basically her shoes, because I like her shoes. I just didn't add the white stripe or the floof. But yeah, I do really like this Blaze design. And then last but not least, my boy Silver. For some reason, immediately when I thought of Silver, I thought of the half up hair, like the tied back half up hair. Maybe because I really like that hair design on some guy characters in like animes and stuff. But I thought it just fit him, so I did it for him, which I guess makes sense because he has like the hair, the quills that go up more, and then the two quills that go down. So I guess that's probably, it fits really well to his character because of that too. He has his nice yellow eyes and he's very pale. He's paler than Cream because he's a silver hedgehog, and I thought pale worked. I wanted to give him, but for also one of the things that popped in my mind when I see his design immediately was those like futuristic cyberpunk-esque jackets that you see a lot of VTubers have. I didn't know exactly how to draw it, so I just drew what I thought in my head. I do like how it came out, but I do feel like I could have made it look even cooler if I like actually looked at designs. But I do really still like it. He has a light gray jacket because he's silver, so it's a silver jacket. It does very closely match his hair. I know. But he has just a plain white turtleneck shirt underneath because I love giving guys turtlenecks as well. I don't know why. Then I gave him some like cyberpunk-esque pants, like the baggy pants that you see them give to a lot of cyberpunk characters. By the way, I forgot to mention that Blaze's shirt, I was scrolling through Pinterest for inspiration. I saw these really cool shirts that like designs that very heavily inspired Blaze. I would show them, but I don't know if I know the actual person that made them, so I don't want to like give credit to the wrong person. But it was just like a t-shirt with a shirt underneath that went to like a glove thing, and they were like sweatshirt little t-shirts that had different colors underneath. They're really cool. It doesn't look the exact same because I gave her a turtleneck instead of a hoodie. But anyways, back to Silver's pants. I gave him the dark blue that he has on, I believe, his shoes, because I wanted to try to stick to the color schemes they have with only changing like hues and stuff. but the color schemes they have in their original designs. I did a bunch of cool straps to it because that's what I see Cyberpunk designs have. Could have added more, but I just had simple ones. I made the ones up top. They're low-key supposed to be like ring inspired, but they're gold and more boxy than the other ones. And his shoes are very similar to his actual shoes in game, just without the dark blue on them, I believe. Yeah, they're kind of similar to his original shoes. He also has it's harder to see in this drawing. I'll try to show them alone as well because I have them all saved separately. They're on separate layers. Oh, I forgot to add pockets to his pants. I meant to add pockets, but I didn't, and I'm not going to go back and add them, so whoops. He also has gold fingerless gloves that on the back of them have the teal or cyan or whatever color you want to call his color circle on them to represent the circles on his gloves in his original design. So yeah, he also has the Blaze friendship bracelet in full view on the hand that is doing pointing, and then his cream friendship bracelet is on the other hand that's in the pocket, probably underneath the sleeve, because I liked how the purple just the purple one looked in the design, but I do think he still has a cream one, don't worry. I also forgot to mention I made Cream's eyes really round and big, and I made Blaze's eyes more oval shape and more cylindrical. I honestly really love how Blaze's eyes came out in general, both the shape of the eye and the shape of the iris. She might be, I think, my favorite drawing out of them all, but Cream's probably still my favorite, design. It's either Blaze or Cream. I do love Silver, don't get me wrong, but there's something about the Blaze that I really like. So yeah, I do really like these characters. I hope you like them. Ooh, what are those? Sorry, I don't know what to do. Since this video is probably gonna be released in October, spooky month, I decided to add a little spookiness to this video by doing the AI racer designs of the 3 characters. Yeah, so here they are. I decided to make it really easy on myself by doing just the outline stuff I had and just doing solid colors and just playing around with lines and stuff. I do think I should have added more glitches in certain places by more long lines, but by the time I thought of that, I already finished Cream and I didn't want to do them. I also did these quickly so it would be fun and easy for me. I do actually like how these came out. They don't have mouths because AI racers don't have mouths. They all have that little chest thing. Blaze has her crystals now green with more glitch stuff out of it. And Silver, since his other eye was closed, and I don't think since it would add too much expression to have it closed, I just added shading over that eye, it was the anime shading or whatever, when an eye is covered with, you could still see where it was, but there's just enough shading that it's gone with quotation marks around it. Because I didn't want to redraw the other eye, I'm going to be honest, but I also thought it made him look cool. I decided to add fun lighting things. It was really easy to just Blaze and Silvers together because their AI colors match exactly, so I could just use the colors I used on Blaze on Silver. Well, Cream I did first and had to do different colors than the other two, because if you haven't played the game, which I really highly suggest playing it, it's so much fun. If you haven't played, I suggest it. I highly recommend. But you can race AI versions of each of the characters, and they're all these glitchy versions of the characters. And you can race Team Sonic that are all blue, Team Dark that are all red and black. I think it's reddish. Team Rose, which is all pink, which is where Cream is. And this is Team Dimensions, is Silver and Blaze. It's just Silver and Blaze, so they're the only two with this color scheme. I do think they have one of the coolest AI versions, and I need to get those costumes, because yes, they are costumes in the game as well. I do have creams. I did grind that out. But yeah, I decided to add these for a fun, adding a little spookiness to this video, because it's probably going to be released in October. And also I thought it would be fun just to draw these. And I really like how they came out. But yes, this is in honor of the game. I thought it'd be fun to release something related to Sonic because of the game. I love this game. If you're curious what my favorite tracks are, the Minecraft track is now my favorite track. If you're curious what my favorite track in the main game is, it's probably Chow Park, just because of the fact it's Chow Park and Cream is related to Chow's, so I love Chow Park because of that reason. But if it wasn't for just reasoning of Cream, it would probably maybe be the Frontiers map. That one's super good. But yeah, I would say definitely Chow Park, Frontiers, and the Minecraft map are my 3 favorite maps. And my favorite cross world is, if I remember correctly, Starland Park, I think is the name of the track. I feel bad if I get that wrong. It's the Sonic Colors one in the space, the Sonic Colors map in the space. That is my favorite cross world followed by Sweet Mountain because they're both the Sonic Color ones, and I want to get good at them because I love Sonic Colors. It's my favorite Sonic game. If you don't know, it's also the only one I've played all the way through, but that's besides the point. But yeah, I absolutely love those tracks. And I just love this game. If you're curious, I also use Cream on a hoverboard usually, but also in the minecart. I should also have a short either that came out before this or coming out sometime after this about that. So yeah, Cream, Blaze, and Silver are my three favorite Sonic characters in that order. If you watch my channel all before this, you would have known Cream is my favorite, but you might not know that Blaze and Silver are my second favorites. I love these three a lot. I'm so excited that I can play as all three of them at any point in this new game. Especially I was so pumped that Cream was finally back as a playable character in the game, because I haven't even played Dream Team yet, so I don't know if I'm guessing she's playable next. I know she's like the main character, but I haven't played that yet. So this was my first time playing as Cream in a while that hadn't been on like an old game, so I was stoked. So yeah, please tell me who your favorite is. This game is the game Crossworld is so good. Highly suggest it if you like racing games. It might be my favorite racing game of all time. I will say that. I've really grown to love this game. And if you like Sonic the Hedgehog, I would go suggest checking out my brother's channel, which is always, from now on, will always be in the link in my description. Metaferno. He's done a lot of Sonic content, and a lot of content on the specific Crossworlds game. So if you like Sonic, you'll like that channel. And I think the videos are great. Yes, please go check out my brother's channel if you like Sonic the Hedgehog, because he's made a lot of videos on Crossworlds alone, and I think they're good, and I'm hyped. So yeah, if you like Sonic in general, go check out my brother's channel. That'd be really sick if you go check out his channel, because it's good. Anyways, I hope you like these designs. Please tell me if you have a favorite in particular. I'd be curious to hear what it is in the comments. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. I can't think of it at the moment. So I think I'm going to end the video here. Thanks to everyone who clicked on this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And bye-bye!